Hey guys, happy Tuesday. My name's Lexus and today I'm going to eat some Subway because I just got out of English and I have a break before I have to go to history. So let's see what's in this sandwich. I'm excited. Two things. I get the same thing almost every time I go to Subway. Secondly, sitting crisscross applesauce was a lot easier when I was a child. Yeah, but the only thing that really changes when I go to Subway is the meat. Right now Subway has like a $6 daily special. So today's special is like chicken breast. You got a foot long for $6, so that's what I got. My favorite meat to get is either turkey, ham, or Italian BMT, but that wasn't today, so I'm dealing with it. I haven't done an eat with me in my room in so long. I cleaned my room yesterday, so if you saw my Snapchat, I was very happy about it. I was gonna film in my car anyway, simply because it's easier for me to put my camera on top of a book on top of my dashboard than for me to work with my tripod since it's broken. But it's super windy outside, so I know that the camera's just gonna pick all that up. So I'm inside today. Maybe you're picking up the sound from my fan. I have no idea, but it's hot, so we're just gonna work with it. Lexus, if it's hot, why are you wearing a long sleeve sweatshirt? Well, answer, it's cold outside. And I love it because it's fall. Yes, it's fall. Question, Lexus, why don't you just take off your sweatshirt inside and put it back on when you go outside? Answer, stop asking me so many questions. Just kidding. I'm one of those people who, if I'm wearing a sweatshirt, it's because I'm not wearing a shirt. So this is my shirt, this is my outfit, and you see this hair? I fell asleep with my hair like this, I woke up with it like this, I just brushed down the sides a little bit, and to put my sweatshirt on, take it off, do it, no, not working, not doing it, so I have my fan. That was a long answer to a question that wasn't even asked. The chicken is thick. Can you see how thick this chicken is? I don't know if you can tell. But yeah. I don't know if you saw my last Eat With Me, but I said that I wanted to start cooking. Then today I realized that there's one problem with that, and that's that I can't cook. I watched Ratatouille 2 days ago, so I feel bad saying I can't cook, because anyone can cook. But, yeah, no. I can, but I shouldn't. So, I'm going to be developing skills over this cooking process, and I have no idea what to make. So, unless you guys want to watch me microwave something, make a sandwich, or prepare a bowl of cereal, you guys should probably leave me some, give me some inspiration. Let me know what you would want me to cook. And hopefully I won't burn it or poison myself. So, yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. And also, I'm excited because of Halloween. I'm so excited. I'm more excited for Halloween than I should. And that's for this reason. I always try to do something festive for the holidays, right? And then I always miss the boat. Like, when I finally get around to filming or editing or something, the holiday would have been like a week ago. So I'm a month early for Halloween, and I'm ready. Yep, I'm ready. There's some things that I want to buy from the grocery store. I have to make a list. There's some decorations I want to get. So there's going to be some type of Halloween something. We're going to do the first holiday that I'm going to have something on my channel about. So, excited. And the only problem is that so many of the ideas that I have take forever and a day to film because of the angles and the camera dying and the memory on my card is plus the forever and a day more to edit the video. So I really have to time manage, because if you guys were subscribed to me last semester, that didn't go well in respect to me making videos. Last semester I would have one video, I would have another one like 3 days later, and then I would have another one like 2 months later. It just wasn't working. But on the plus side, last semester I was taking Introduction to Biology, Astronomy, Sculpture, and Public Speaking, and I made President's List because I got all A's and a 4.0. So that's the plus side. The downside is YouTube didn't get any attention at all. So my goal for this semester is to be consistent with my videos and get all A's. I started praying already. So this semester I'm taking Critical Thinking, which is English, History from the 1800s to the present, which is History, Introduction to Statistics, which is Math, and Journalism, which is the last class that I need to fulfill my communication degree. So that's all wrapped up in this semester. This is my last semester at a junior college. After this semester, I will have 2 associate degrees and be able to transfer. If or when or where I'm going to transfer to, I have no idea. But I've done my job until this point, so. This is more of a listen to me talk than eat with me. Maybe I should title this something else. I'm excited, and I only have a certain amount of time, so I'm trying to get all this information out. Normally I eat oatmeal for breakfast, but today I woke up and I wasn't really that hungry, so I had an apple and string cheese. So this sandwich is being pretty good to me right now. So I get ranch Doritos every time I go to Subway. I think out of the millions of times that I've been to Subway, I could probably count on 2 hands the times that I didn't get ranch Doritos. This is just the go-to. Hold on. That was way better than I was expecting it to be. When I eat chips, I'm gonna put in a little disclaimer right here. When I eat chips, most of the time I lick the seasoning off before I eat the chip. So if that's gonna be gross to you, bro, I gave you a disclaimer. I let you know. I took a restaurant occupation class in high school, right? And I remember on one of the last days of school, I was eating a bag of chips in class because the class was after lunch. My teacher was on one of those like rolly computer chairs. And he just gave us the whole class like a free period, do whatever you want, talk, whatever. And I was licking my chips like I normally do, not thinking about it. And he rolled his chair from his desk to my desk. And he was like, "What are you doing?" And I didn't know what he was talking about. So I was like, "What do you mean, what am I doing?" And he's like, "What are you doing to that chip?" I was like, I was so confused. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, "Okay." And then he rolled back away. a lot of people look at me like I'm disgusting or crazy or weird, but like, I think it's weird when people don't lick off the seasoning, because it's like you're not really experiencing the chip. My legs are falling asleep. I really need a vacuum. Oh, did I just shake up your world? Sorry. I'm definitely a chip person. Probably 85% of the time, if I had to choose between a sweet or chips, I would choose chips. Lexus, do you want ice cream or hot Cheetos? Hot Cheetos. I should probably just eat over my wrapper. There we go. Guys, on a very serious note, I can't believe that I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. Like, for real, all the crap aside, it just like boggles my mind. I find it so like, it's so weird, but I'm so happy, you guys. I'm so happy. Like, and then you guys leave such encouraging things in the comments. I mean, it really blows me away. A lot of you may not know, I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I think September 7th? No. I believe August of 2014 was when my first video came out. Yeah. And it was a what's in my purse video. So, yeah, my very first video, I didn't have a camera, I didn't have a computer, I couldn't edit my videos. All of my videos were filmed on my phone and unedited and uploaded. It's just so crazy. And it blows my mind, the idea of, what, 2 months ago, I was so ecstatic because I made it to 50 subscribers. You guys have no idea. I jumped up, I sprinted to my grandma's room. I rent a room from my grandma. I sprinted to her room. I was dancing around the living room. Nobody could fathom how excited I was. My sister was visiting and she's like, calm down. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with you. They weren't on the happy high that I was. So I got in my car, I drove to my best friend, I jumped in her bed and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I was like, you won't believe it. Oh my gosh. And then, oh my gosh, I started like tearing up. I was so freaking happy that I had made it to 50 subscribers. And just the idea that was like 2 months ago and now I'm almost at 1,000, it's like, wow. Like, genuinely, I just feel blessed. Because it's like, I don't know what changed. I don't know what I did. Honestly, I do know what changed. It's so weird. I've watched eating videos off of YouTube for years. But I've watched people eating, that sounds really fruity. I've watched people eating since I was like, dude, I don't even remember, since I was a child. Because I used to always stay with my grandma before I started living with her. And Food Network was always on the TV. Always on the TV. I loved Food Network, and then I started falling into Man vs. Wild. Man vs. Wild was my show. Bear Grylls. Yes. And then I found the most intriguing part of all of the episodes of Man vs. Wild was watching Bear eat. That was like, why? Like, you're biting into a fish while it's still wiggling. You're drinking elephant poop. You're doing all these crazy things. I found it so intriguing. And then I went from that to watching Man vs. Food on the Travel Channel. And that was, he wasn't a competitive eater, but he would just try a bunch of food challenges at a bunch of food places. Good job, Lexus. You've constructed that sentence well. Yeah, just normal guy trying on a bunch of food challenges. And for a little while, it was on my bucket list to try a food challenge. I still have never done that. It's off of my bucket list because I need to lose weight. But yeah, it's not as much of a priority as it used to. I mean, it would still be cool to partake in a food challenge because I'm very competitive and I want to win. But yeah. And then when YouTube, I remember the first time I heard of YouTube, I was in 6th grade. And my friend was like, oh, it's on YouTube. And I was like, what is that? And she's like, you don't know what YouTube is? And I was like, no. And so I thought, like, is it going to be something that's like cool? Like it's a U and then TUBE.com? And she was like, no, it's YouTube. But yeah, I didn't really know what it was. So I don't think I ever looked it up. Because that friend was into some stuff and I just didn't want to be on the same stuff that she was on. Yeah, and then a few years later I started watching makeup videos. Sorry, this is Eat With Me. No, I have to wait. I think I'm just going to change the title of this. I don't think this is going to be Eat With Me. Maybe I'll call it like, listen to me talk while I take some bites of Subway, or when I had started high school, I was a freshman in high school, and I remember I had watched so many makeup videos. I was like, you know what, I have some time before I go to school, I'm gonna do some stuff with my face. Some stuff is getting done with this face. And I spent so long, I was trying to perfect everything. I remember, like, perfectly, I spent 30 minutes, I remember perfectly, I spent 30 minutes on my mascara alone. Yeah. I got a sewing needle and I separated my lashes. That's how defined I wanted this makeup. And I felt so bomb when I walked to school. When I got to school, I felt so good. I don't even remember what it looked like. I think it was around fall. I think I wore an orange sweater and I did like a yellow and orange smoky eye, and I just felt, I was feeling myself. And then I switched from that school to a school in Long Beach, and it was a uniform school, so I really got into makeup more because that was the only thing that made you stand out. I loved uniforms, by the way. That whole concept of not having to think about what you're going to wear, loved it. That was a tangent. Back to the main point. A girl at that school had told me, she was like, I love your makeup. And I was like, thank you. And she was like, you should make videos on YouTube. And that was one of the best compliments I had ever gotten. Because I don't know a lot about makeup. I'm not good at makeup. I'm good at working with my face. But yeah, so I felt so good and I really wanted to. Make YouTube videos. But then I thought, I don't have a camera, I don't have a computer, I don't have a webcam, I don't have any of these things that you need. And then I would watch some videos on YouTube about people talking about hate comments and bullying, and I was just like, my sister was severely bullied. My sister was bullied to the point and depressed to the point that she was suicidal. I have 3 sisters. This was just one of them. And so that traumatized me. So I was just thinking, like, all this hate, I can't go with the hate. What if I get bullied? What if this and that happens? And so I stayed away from it. I kept making excuses and excuses and excuses. And then I switched schools again. And then I switched schools again. And then that's the school I stayed at. That's the school I graduated from. And that's where I met my best friend Brianna. and we would talk about making YouTube videos all the time. So a year after we graduated, I started making changes. I was like, you know what? I straighten my hair every day. My hair is broken. I have a relaxer in my hair. I'm gonna cut it off. Cut that off. I had, some people know it as the big chop. My hair was this long, and I wore an afro, and I felt very masculine. Confidence down the drain. But yeah, so I cut off all my hair, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start making YouTube videos. I bought myself a phone for my 19th birthday. I don't remember what kind of phone it was. I think it was like the Galaxy, Samsung Galaxy something, some Android. And that's what I recorded my first bunch of videos on. And then I bought a camera. My boyfriend at the time worked at Best Buy. He was able to get me like discounts on things. And so I bought my camera. I had a camera but no computer. So I had a bunch of clips on my camera that I never could do anything with. And then I had bought myself a laptop. You know how long I had to work at Del Taco to be able to buy these things? Anyway, bought myself a laptop, and then I started messing with editing. So that's how I started getting into YouTube and just seeing it as an outlet. And then around 2 months ago, it was a little bit before my 21st birthday. And I remember I fell asleep watching YouTube videos about eating like I normally do. I shouldn't say normally do, like I have done a lot. I've watched a lot of like Matt Stoney competitive eaters or Sassy Snacks ASMR, and I fell asleep to that. And then I just had this idea of, you know what, I'm gonna try making a video like that. Which I never wanted it to be me making video, because it's like I'm a gross eater and blah blah blah. This is about to be a TMI moment. It was about 3 days before my period or something like that. And that's when my mood gets really affected. And I was particularly in a I don't care mood. So I fell asleep and I was like, I'm doing this tomorrow. And I woke up and I was like, I'm doing this today. I woke up, I got a box of pizza from Little Caesars. And the first thing I did when I woke up was do my makeup. I went out and got a box of Little Caesars. I came back in. I set up my camera. I'm pointing this way. I have a mini fridge and a little thing where I keep dry food right there. I put my camera on top of that, which was also on top of packets of tea and a toothbrush. And I was like, you know what, I'm filming this right now. I didn't have access to my tripod. So I sat down and I did that. And that became my most viewed video. Everything changed, you guys. Everything changed. All of my other videos, I'll put it on Facebook or my Instagram, like, hey guys, I'm making a new video, even though no one that was subscribed to me followed me on those things. I still did it anyway. And I was always promoting my new videos, and I didn't tell anybody about that video. Me sitting down eating pizza in front of my camera, no, didn't come up in conversation. I kept it to myself. Even now, when people are like, what do you do on YouTube? I just tell them I do random things or whatever comes to my mind, because it's true, and I don't want to say that a lot of my videos are becoming eating with me videos. Yeah, I don't want to say that. But, so I had that video up, and before this point, my most viewed video was a 25 facts about me video, and it had 3,000 views. Excited, ecstatic on that video. When I saw that video had 3,000 views, I called my best friend. She drove over here. We were both jumping up and down. Within like 3 weeks or something, this video got to like 5,000 views. And I was in shock. I didn't tell anybody about that video. And now 2 months later, today, it was at like 16,000 views or something. And it's just like, what? I just feel so happy, because it's now like people are commenting on my videos. People are liking my videos. Even the people who dislike my videos, it's like you're still giving me feedback. You're still telling me, hey, I don't like what you did, change it. Or, hey, I like what you did, keep it up. You're still talking to me. And it's making me feel so good, because YouTube is literally something that I genuinely, wholeheartedly, I want to do this. And I want to do more videos that take time. I want to do skits, you guys. I want to do DIYs, actually. Let me think about this. I'm really bad at a lot of stuff. But I want to attempt some stuff, you guys. I want to try to do a makeup video, even though I'm not good at it. You know, I want to try to put myself out of my comfort zone. I want to meet friends. I want to go to VidCon. I want to do so many things. And I feel like now that I'm getting a bigger audience, I can. And it makes me feel so good. When I was younger, I told my mom I want to be an actress. And of course, there's the whole thing of, you know, that's not realistic, you know. And I used to always watch Disney Channel and think like, oh, I want to be on Disney Channel, or I want to be in Degrassi, or I want to do something, or I want to be like Tim Burton and I want to make movies, or I want to be a writer and I want to write books. This is one of my favorite books, you guys, Impulse by Ellen Hopkins. I was like, you know, I want to do so many things. I want to write poems. I want to do so much. But it was always never realistic, you know? And so I stepped away from all of it for years. I would do little things as hobbies. In 10th grade, I started writing my first book. But I always knew in the back of my head that's not realistic. So when I talk about what I want to do with my life, I get really embarrassed. You know, I can't just say to someone, oh, I want to be an actress, or I want to be a writer, or I want to be a YouTuber. Because I get a look like, okay, but what are you going to do if that doesn't work? And, you know, I understand the real world. Things don't always happen. So I am continuing to go to school. I do have a job. But you guys, one of the biggest gifts... I smell so good. Don't cry, Lex. Come on. Ma, bring the tear back in. My mascara is not waterproof. One of the biggest gifts that you guys have given me is just the idea of... You guys gave me hope. Oh my gosh. You guys you guys have come on, Lexus. You guys made it to where it's a possibility. And just by leaving me a comment, just by liking my video, just by, like, someone had added me on Snapchat and was like, oh, I watch your videos, I think that you're really cool and you're funny, and just all these things, like, that really means so much to me. We live in a world where so many things, if they sound too ambitious, you get a look from people. And you shouldn't care about the look. But when you're raised with the look, it gets to the point where it's just kind of, it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Even if I woke up tomorrow and I was at 0 subscribers, which realistically I'm subscribed to myself, so I would still have 1. But if I had 0, it's like, you guys still can't get rid of this feeling of hope. Like, it's still like, alright, I just have to try harder. I just have to change some things. If I learned how to edit better, if I got like more, I don't know, if I just changed some stuff and improved some things, that like this could really be a possibility. You know, it went on my bucket list, was like, I want to be in a marathon, I want to partake in an eating competition, I want to do all these things, to now it's like, I want to go to VidCon. I've never been, I don't fully know what it is, I want to go to VidCon. You know, I want so many things. I want to hit so many goals. And even now you can see, like, I get embarrassed talking about it. I get embarrassed because it's just like, I'm just a 21-year-old adult sitting in my room alone talking to my camera. You know? Because it's like, I still feel like so many times like I don't know how to adult. I don't. There's so many things that I don't know. And I don't understand why anybody would want to watch my videos. Just by you guys subscribing, just by you guys watching, my mom started watching my videos. And because my mom has also, you know, thank the Lord, God has grown my mom a lot too. I was telling my mom last week, like, Mom, I have so much homework. I have all these classes. I'm taking a bunch of transfer classes. I don't know how I'm going to have time for anything else. It's like education is so important, but I don't want to drop YouTube by focusing too much on school. And she's like, if you want it, you'll learn to time manage. You don't have to drop anything. She said prioritize. But just her saying that, like, you can do it, it's possible, that changed, like, so much. Like, hearing my mom say that, my mom's not that, you guys, my mom is not that type of person. My mom's probably watching, I love you, Mommy. My mom is not that type of, my mom doesn't sugarcoat things. My mom is very real, and real, as my mom puts it, she's very real and she doesn't sugarcoat things. So just having, like, her blessing, or her even constructively saying, like, if you want it, go for it. If you don't, stop. Like, just knowing I watched your videos. My mom asked me the other day, am I subscribed to your channel? How do I subscribe? And it's just like, you guys have no idea how much you are impacting me. You guys, I'm so sorry for spewing my life story, but I had to get that out. Like, you guys have to know how much you mean to me. You guys mean so much to me. And I'm so happy. I feel so blessed. I'm so ecstatic. You guys, you're so awesome. And I just want to say thank you. Whole video summed up in 2 words. Thank you. I love you guys, and my name is Lexus. This was me talking. This was me talking. Love you guys. Peace out. I'll see you later. Talk to you later. And yeah. Okay, bye. I forgot the freaking thumbnail. This has happened in every single Eat With Me. I don't think that there is one Eat With Me where I remember the thumbnail. Freaking A, man. What the, what do I do? I mean, this isn't really, I don't even feel like this is an Eat With Me. Do I show you food, or do I just let it be me sitting in front of my TV on the floor like an adult with their legs open because my legs fell asleep and I can't sit crossed? These jeans are too tight. Open the door. Hi, Grandma.
Bye, Lou.
You leaving, Grandma?
I'm leaving. Don't have to get up. That's okay.
No, I want to give you a hug. Just give me a second. These jeans are tight.
Oh, goodness. Give me a quick hug before they come.
Alright, I love you, Grandma.
Love you too, my Poochie. I'm gonna see you when I get back.
Alright, be safe.
Okay.
Have fun in Vegas.
Okay, I tried.
Alright, I think that's the sign that this video is supposed to end right here, so I tried. Love you! Bye! I have spinach in my teeth. Why does this always happen to me? Okay.